Hey guys,
Okay.
it's Mallory, and we're playing some Risk with CoolTim. He is gonna teach me Fog, because I suck at it and he's super good at it. Tim, do you want to say hi to
Yep.
everyone?
Hello, everybody. I am a top 100 Grandmaster. My favorite settings are Red Sands Fort, Fog, Blizzard's On, and I'm an 18 plus guy living in the UK. I really enjoy this game, and I'm hoping today to teach Mallory how to get better at Fog.
Oh my God. Thank you for doing this. I'm very appreciative. Fog is my worst. It is not my it's just my absolute bottom skill in this game. And Tim, I don't know if you've been, um, paying attention. You're because you didn't do the FFA tourney this time around, did you?
No, no, I did not.
Um, of the first, I think 5 games, 4 of them were fog. So I was
I
at a
mean, I played a lot of the practice
huge,
games.
yeah, I was at a huge disadvantage because of that. So it really behooves all of us to be good at fog if you're going to be playing in some of these tournament games. I will say some of those settings were fun. I liked the Spain fog. Are these what turn timer is this? 60 seconds. Why did that feel like it took forever?
I mean, 60 seconds is a long time if you think about it.
That felt like a year. Okay, let me look at my board position here. Tim, on this board, does it behoove you to try to have like 3, 4 stacks, or is that too many?
So basically, on this board, I like to try and gather all my information early as possible because when you get past, say, a couple rounds after the zombies get big, it'll be incredibly hard to get the information without sacrificing about 15 troops or more just to see what's there, not even to be 100% sure. Um, so I like to have around 4 or 5 positions.
Mm.
Um, 3 positions is the safe bet. Four positions is 4 or 5 is like when I'm feeling a little bit more risky, and if the zombies aren't near me,
Okay.
then I will try and go for 4 or 5. But usually 3 is the safe bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have zombie problems this game. I can already see that. I've been kind of into zombies though. Now that I know how zombies work, they are actually quite fun. The first few times I saw zombie games, I was like, this is madness. Like, what is happening? But once I figured out, like, the mechanics of, they only hit you if they have double, they move in a straight line, um, they are actually kind of fun to maneuver around.
I like getting massive stacks of zombies to go up other people and do the dirty
Oh,
work
like
for me.
herding them into your enemies.
Yes, it is quite enjoyable. And what I also like about zombies is because of their fixed pathing. Sometimes, if I'm feeling extremely risky, I'll leave my border as a 1 and just let the zombies go the other way. Because I know they won't hit the territory, so don't even need to guard it. Which I only do if I
Ooh.
know, obviously, the pathing is. If I know the pathing on the board.
Yeah, that's
But
another
it's
neat
very
thing
risky.
is these zombies kind of move the same way every time. Obviously, blizzards and stuff changes it. You gotta be shitting me. Oh my God. They're still going. Oh no.
Oh, it only gets worse. It only gets worse.
Oh no. Tim, I'm like done for. So can
That's good to
you
hear.
can you give us a lesson on how one um survives a fog zombie game? Uh when turn one they are in a real
Okay.
pickle.
um, so in a fog zombie game, You need to pick out your positions and only stack on them. And if there's any too close positions, you need to combine them as soon as possible, because I will guarantee you that you will lose your positions. So that's why I say
I
usually
had what seemed
three,
like a very, very safe stack, and then an 11 stack of zombies came out of nowhere.
which I did see actually. Just a note. My six was beside
And
your
I
five.
was so proud of myself because I had kind of sent the zombies in White's way, and it worked beautifully. And then that 11 stack popped out, and I was like, "What? Where did this come from?"
So basically, on the first turn, what I consider about a six stack or a six stack to be completely safe on the first turn.
Oh shoot!
Um,
I wasn't even close to that. I don't think.
like
I'll be
that's a hundred
interested.
percent
I'll
safe in
be
my opinion.
interested to see what you think about my position on this board when you rewatch this. You can point out all of my critical errors.
There we go. Um, zombies. Zombies is a little bit at the start a combination of luck that they're not going your way, and a little bit about knowing the pathing. So like
Mm.
I sort of knew that the zombies were gonna eat your face a little bit. Um,
And you didn't
but
warn
at the same
me? I
time,
thought we were friends.
oh, we're friends, but I still need to beat you. hmm Um, so I knew where the zombies were going, but I was also a little concerned for my life because I didn't
Yeah.
know whether they would go up into me or if they would go for your four. So I sort of 50-50 that a little bit, and it worked out in my favor. Um,
And you were right.
I liked
Visibility is cut off in this map so quickly.
so
I could see
quickly.
everything, and now I can see nothing.
Good to know.
No, stop
um,
using my expert commentary against me. That's not fair.
I'll take every advantage I'll get.
Tim's like,
Um,
let me come on your channel. I'll teach you about fog. And now he's just here to kick my butt and he wants it recorded.
exactly. You understand now.
He's like, I
I
need
like.
the video evidence of me whooping your behind. And even better, let's
I
do a
like.
mode that you suck at.
Um, I I like to have a zombie in a zombies game. I like to have stacks that are behind people, so they get hit first before me. Um, and I also do not like to take bonuses in a fog zombie game and
Yeah,
most
that
maps,
gives away
unless it's.
way too much information about your position. People can see what you're starting your turn with. Oh, I am
And I
effed.
also believe that having a bonus is a burden because you have to defend each part of it. Whereas
Mm.
I could have a stack with all my troops on one bit of it. So it's a bit of a burden to have the bonus. Because it gives away your position and it's a troop sink. Most of the time. Depends on the map. If it's like Europe Advanced, where there's a lot of corners, then it is beneficial to take a bonus. But on a map like this, say you were to try and take Moonstone Forest, the person would have to defend all four territories.
Right. Yeah, and that's a lot to then have to contend with.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, my heart is racing.
you'll be fine.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's good to know. Um, that's what. That's why on this map the board gets gobbled up very quickly, whether you like it or not. So, and this is for every board. Usually, gathering your information early is the best, because in later rounds you're just gonna the zombies are just gonna be so big that it'll cost you so much just to get through to know the information.
Oh, get
Like,
out. Blue is playing his first ever game right now. Blue, thank you so much for jumping in your first ever Play with Friends game. Was that right? 2 hours played, one scenario, 3 single player, no online, no play with friends. Oh, welcome. General the Blade. And then white's AshTwoDash. I'm pink. Black. Doombaby? Oh, that's a fun and scary name. Really good player. CoolTim. 124 right now. Oh no, what happened to my game? Cortana, I wasn't talking to you. Go away. Is it my turn? No, okay. CoolTim has a very cool check
Got my
mark.
signals crossed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Got that for reaching top 100.
Okay. I'm not gonna trade yet. That's not
No,
necessary.
if you're weak, I would still try and hold off on your trade, even if you're weak, because you will get, say, four, 6 troops more out of that trade. You can just hold back on it. Even if you're weak, I'd still try to hold off, because A, people won't know that you're as weak as you possibly are,
That's true.
and B, you'll get less troops out of your trade, obviously, and then in the long run, it won't be beneficial. The battle log is very important in Fog, just to see what
Mm.
everyone's getting. Seeing, so like, say if someone had a bonus, you can see via the battle log.
Yeah. Especially bigger maps. It's really good to look at what are people getting. Because somebody can sneak attack you, getting 30 troops in a turn. Like that's another thing that happens to me a lot. In fog games, right? Is like all of a sudden somebody's getting like 60 troops, and you're like, where did those come from? Ooh, it is so
And
chilly.
important notes about the zombies. Zombies will grow exponentially in the first 3 or 4 turns of the game. They will only attack your stacks if they are double the amount or higher, and they have a fixed pathing for each map. So you could technically say you were holding a bonus and you need the pathing. You could leave your bonus at one troop, and the zombies would not hit it and go the other way.
Just go right by.
And anyone you see now, it's you need to try and keep notes on it. So say for example, I see 2 of your positions. So I try and keep a note of the general area they are in. I don't
Mm.
try and remember the exact territory. Like I would try and remember, okay, there's a pink in mountains and there is a pink in sea crogs. That's all I would try and remember. I would not remember the exact territory because that's usually too much to try and keep in your head at once. Just remembering the bonus that the person in is more than enough. Or the
Yeah, and
general
that's
area.
probably why I struggle so much with kills is I'm not thinking about where are people's positions. Like as the lights go out, you can probably like you probably knew I was generally by that 6 like before I popped out just now because we were right next to each other only like 2 or 3 turns ago.
Yeah. And also black has a bonus, as you can see by the battle log. He has got a bonus, a plus 4 by the looks of it. Probably Trigon's Maze, if I had to guess. Well, sorry if I'm not always talking. It's just trying to
No, it's
concentrate on
okay.
my turn.
I am trying to concentrate too. I think
Fog requires a little more concentration than some of the other game modes.
yeah, and that's again probably a reason I struggle is I get distracted easily or I'm just not really thinking about what other people are doing sometimes. And in fog, you really have to be thinking about, okay, where did this person place that I can see? Are they putting in a position I can't see? Like every little, it's like, every time I open my mouth and you're like, good to know. Like it's every piece of information you have to use it. Every piece. Even like the cards, if you look at your cards and you can see where zombies are versus where zombies aren't.
And then I can give you all the tips and tricks that you need to know to win, but sometimes it is a little bit of having a good gut feeling that the person is dead. Um, keeping notes like if the person is placed all three troops in that exact same spot, then
Mm-hmm.
there may be a chance that that's their only position. But do not want to make the mistake of immediately going after it. I usually wait a couple of turns to see if they keep continuously placing three troops on that position.
Mm.
And then if they do, I will hit stack. And if I fail, then I fail. But if I succeed, that's an extra, what, 60 troops then? Mhm. So I always like to um, trick my opponents into thinking that they're safe, and then I just stab them in the back. Like they're like, oh, he doesn't know that's my last position, and then I just go, pow pow.
Tim is already trying to emotionally prepare me for what's going to happen to me in about 7 minutes.
No, no, I don't know where you are. Besides, I go last. I can't kill you. Also, in Fog Zombies, you can find the trail of a person using the zombies if the area of a zombie is particularly weak. So say like there's an area of 12 12 stacks of zombies, but then you suddenly find like 4 stacks of zombies. There's a good chance that a person was just passing by. Um
Oh. Based on like them not having as much there.
as much. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you think that was a trick by White? That White just made a crying face. Was that a trick?
Well, could be a trick, but we'll have to find out. You can
Oh,
never be 100% sure.
I don't think it was a trick. Oh, black is enormous.
Well, I did say that he's been getting his bonus.
Yikes.
And I know I shouldn't tell you this, but he hit one of my 3 stacks, which I'm not particularly
He
happy
hit one
about.
of my twos and I thought he was kill guarding me. I was very disappointed to find out that's not what Doombaby was doing.
He just wants blood. Yes.
Okay, that wasn't that bad of a zombie drop. It could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse.
Also, an important note in Fog Zombies on your cards, if you see a +2 zombies, that is where a zombies currently are, a zombie territory. But if the card changes from +2 just to normal, that means someone is occupying it. Someone is occupying that territory. So you can also use the cards to tell you whether someone has taken that territory or not. Also, I thought Blue was about to kill Gargi for a
No,
second.
he. I don't. This is his first ever game, Tim. I don't think he knows how to do that, and I'm growing increasingly concerned. No matter where I go, black is gonna find me. They go right after me. That is not fair. You left a lot
Well,
on
I
that
don't think
roll.
you should have. You shouldn't have placed every single troop on that territory there.
Oh. Oh, that's another thing. It's like you want people to not think that's your last position because it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
because like
that's a good point. You could
there's
like
been
make
games.
yourself look weak accidentally and
Yes.
now they take out a stack. Okay, yeah. That good tip. Cool Tim with the hot tips.
Hello.
Stay there, buddy, please. I am scared of Blue. I am terrified of him.
I'm just your friendly neighborhood Tim. Don't worry about me. So like, I'm gonna take a wild guess where you are at the moment. You have your 11 in Soulport. You have your 7 in a hidden treasure. you have a stack somewhere at the top of desert, and possibly another stack somewhere maybe in the middle of the board, but that's possibly unlikely. So there's a good chance I know where all of you is already.
Yeah, yeah, that's a problem for me, I think.
Well, you've got the advantage of me going after you, so unless you don't have a trade, you're not in trouble.
And I don't think I know. Ooh, is White in trouble? I I definitely don't think I know where all of you is.
No, no, no. You know where all of me is.
No, I don't.
You definitely do. Trust me. Black has a strong hold on his bonus because it's a 2-point guard, because of the way the blizzards are. So he's very fortunate in that sense. But because of the bonus burden, Black has not paid much attention to his exteriors. So he probably does not have as many exteriors as players like me or you.
Yeah, he might be all in one place. I think White is possibly all in one place now too. Or two places. Are they still in Saurus Rock? Or did Blue take them out of this area with you and I?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm about to find out.
Because I think Black hit White really hard. What is you doing? Okay, that's fine.
Oh, let's see.
Is he almost
Okay,
done?
that's good information right there.
Oh, you're not gonna tell us?
No, why would I tell you?
I'm telling you all of my secrets. I think it's only fair that you reciprocate.
I will
You gonna get him?
reciprocate when the time is right.
Oh, I want to know what's happening.
Okay, I'll spoil the surprise in a minute.
Okay, okay. Blue has 5 cards.
Yeah, you're right. He does have 5 cards.
I hope he's in more than one place, or you and I are both toast down in this bottom corner.
I don't think he's gonna smash us out of there.
You don't think so?
No. I know it's his first online game, but I think he's been playing right so far.
He had the kill guard on me in like 3 different places on the board and just took me out of those places instead. What did I just say, Tim?
So, um, okay, I guess I don't know all the players, but I assumed Blue might know a little bit. I think he knows a little bit about the game. He could just be softening you up. But I would have just parked the 40 there. But like, I know I have valuable information on Blue.
Does he know that though?
No, he doesn't know that I know that he knows.
Is White done for?
I don't think so. I think he has other positions.
Damn it!
You could go for it.
Tim, you already know that that is my greatest fear and why I'm so bad at this game is doing that kind of stuff. Are you
Well,
trying to trick me?
even the professionals make mistakes.
What do I do?
You need to have a good gut feeling.
I have a not good gut feeling. Damn it! You tricked me!
I actually
You
didn't trick you.
jerk!
I didn't actually trick you. That's 100% honesty.
I don't know if I believe that. I'm not
No,
safe anywhere. I am an unsafe person. Oh my god.
I'm being 100% honest. I legitimately thought that was their last position too.
Dang it.
That gives you valuable information. You just failed the kill, and now there's only one other possible place I can be.
Black should be looking for white. You jerk.
Oh,
What the hell, man?
is Black's trying to hold mountains. That'd be funny. Oh, please don't let
He
this be
might
the
kill white
example
right
of a game.
now. This is a great example. This is how every fog game I've ever played goes. This is exactly what happens to
No,
me
it's
every
not.
time.
No, usually the guy with the bonus does not turn out well, but the Blizzard setup gave him
Yeah,
a
look at
massive
that.
advantage.
That blizzard up top is making it so easy. Oh my god.
But despite everything that's happened to me, I know exactly what's going on now.
Well, that's great for you.
I know it's great for me,
I
but it's
have
great for
no
you.
idea what's going on here.
See, since you lost a stack in mountains, you're still in the top of desert.
No, I'm not. You don't know what you're talking about.
And I don't think you're in mountains at all. You could be on the other side of sea grogs. And I think you could have one other position, but there's a good chance you're down to one stack.
You could not be more wrong, Tim. I am all over this board. I have stacks everywhere.
I can't wait to watch the replay and just find that I'm 100% accurate.
Oh no, my recording stopped. Just kidding.
Hmm. I couldn't tell if you were being
Man,
serious or not.
no, I was just kidding. He's back in this. I thought he was about done for.
So
Ash.
I'll spoil the surprise. I failed the kill on the guy.
And he had another position?
I
This is
basically I ruled out
bullshit.
every other. As I said, you need a good gut, and my gut was wrong. So.
Well, I found him. I am dead right now, I
Don't tell
think.
me Black's gonna kill you.
No, I don't think black can kill me, but I think you can kill me. And I think if you don't kill me, I think white kills me. I do not live to see this
Wow.
trade.
So would my prediction be right or wrong then?
I just feel like that's maybe none of your business, Tim. Suffice to say, I think that I'm gonna die. Oh my god, you are such a gentleman. I can't believe you didn't kill me just now. I think
Well,
white
I
might
would
be
need you
able
to
to do
step.
it. I wonder what blue is doing. Blue can maybe even do it, but I don't know what he's doing exactly. I don't think he could have taken this continent. It's the blizzards cut it in half, and I don't think he was over there.
I don't think he's gonna.
He's got 4 cards though, and the trades are getting kind of high. 40? Oh my god, these zombies need to give it a rest. We get it, you're dead. Does he trade? Yeah.
No, I. Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen.
Oh god. Is he gonna find me?
He could be looking for you. Are you sure this is Blue's first online game?
I'm
I
telling
suppose it
you,
says in the stats, wouldn't it?
in the stats, that's what it says. Games played 4, hours 2, 1 scenario, 3 single player. Everything else is empty.
I find that interesting because he seems like a
Maybe
better player.
maybe it's an alt.
Mhm.
Maybe blue is somebody
Could
else.
could have been alt. He just seems. I like what he's doing. He seems to know what he's doing.
Well, I'm glad one of us does. I can't believe I'm still alive.
You don't have a trade on forward, do you?
No, I do, but I was just trying to see something real quick.
Did you see blue?
No, but I know where
Missed
he
you then.
is.
This is a-
I did not see blue. Oh, black lost his
So
bonus.
my gut feeling is that black or white should win this. Mm. 'Cause I made my mistake and that cost me the kill on white. But me losing that kill actually benefited me, surprisingly. It taught me more about the board.
Interesting. I I maybe could have killed white this very last turn. Heyo.
I didn't have a set, very unfortunate. Open your eye.
Is that song in your head now?
Yeah, from Pete.
Karaoke.
I mean, Pete's some singer. It was an interesting listen.
Oh my god,
So
I hate
now,
the
now
zombie
what you want to be
noises.
thinking, if you're in one position or two positions, you're probably most likely in one. You need to be in survival mode. What can you do to survive?
I ain't got no clue, Tim. I am surviving the same way I'd survive a zombie apocalypse in real life. Um really poorly. I'm not doing good over here, Tim. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure though. I do have a pretty big stack. And what I'm unsure of is like how big is big enough? Like that I told you I won that zombie game that was the practice settings. I
Hmm.
was very surprised to find that like my 80 stack, like I was expecting everyone else to have like 120 stacks. Like I was very shocked to see that the person who was left in the game really only had like a 30 stack. They came up upon my like 80 and they were like, "Oh, crap." And then I was able to kill them. So like that I'm not sure if my stack is big enough. Okay,
So
just now my stack was big enough.
yeah, I like to judge if you're strong or not by how much people are attacking each other. Black has been hitting both of our positions for quite a bit of a game, so I would assume the black would be decently strong. Not over. I would say he'd probably be around what 75 to 100 troop mark. Um, I'd say white's decently strong. I'd say blue was absolutely humongous. I think
Oh
I
my
think
god.
blue has played more than he has. He knows what he's doing a little bit. I say.
Oh my god, Black had a 55 trade. I think I die now. Does Black know where I am? He's gonna find me really easily. Where even is Black? I'm actually surprised that he hasn't. I've not seen Black in turns. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he doesn't hit you. If he saw you. So that means there's a chance you have a second position if he did hit you. But this is him gathering information. Or trying to kill somebody.
Oh my god, I am shaking right now. I feel like I'm in a literal horror movie. I am so like every time somebody pops out of this fog, I'm just like, okay, this is it. The end has come for me. This was a really active turn. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. Is this gonna be enough?
To do what? What do you want
Oh,
to do?
Jesus Christ.
Kill white? Kill blue? You'll have to find
I
out.
can't kill anybody.
Are you sure about that, though? That's you thinking about yourself. You need to be
No,
more confident.
I'm I
You
am
need to take a stab in the dark.
I am 100% sure that there is nobody I can kill. I'm lucky the zombies
100%
didn't
sure.
kill me just now. I don't know where anyone is. Is Black really weak now? I don't know where
I
he
mean,
is. I'm gonna start going in the wrong direction. I'm gonna waste all my troops. I just know that's what's gonna happen.
have have you been keeping a check on the battle log? Have you been keeping a check on the battle log at all?
I mean, yeah.
So you know Black's still been receiving his bonus.
Wait, what? Black.
Black's still been getting his +9. He lost it for a turn, so he probably missed 4
Oh,
to 5 or
I'm
something.
okay. I missed that he. Okay, I missed that. Freaking white man. Did he get another trade? Oh, Tim! Oh no!
Yeah, I went for my guts, and White had the kill guard on blue.
Goodbye.
Yeah, this is why
No.
I had to go with my guts to try and I had to trade on 3 as well. So if White didn't kill me there, then I would have been
I
back
don't
in the
think I
game.
had a trade.
And
Okay,
I
was
didn't have
Black
enough to
super
kill you.
weak?
I don't think he's weak. I think he's strong. That was a horrible way. That game started off so well for me,
I
but
at the end had a I had like a 50 stack just now that white killed. I think white is gonna get black right here.
see, I think blue played it well, but his only mistake was just stacking on one single. Wow, Black was weak. Was
Yeah.
stacking on one single position because Blue was starting to make me think like he was in one position, which led me to hitting his 40 stack.
Oh, and he had
Um,
something else.
yeah, he was kill guarded by White, so
So was white still
yeah.
down there, or had white been taken out of this bottom
No,
corner?
White. You see that 20 stack that he
Yeah.
has? That's where he was kill guarding Blue.
So white was still down there.
You see that 20 stack in Riverwatch in the Seagrogs? He was kill guarding Old Fort.
Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I can tell you
that
without a doubt, um, you were correct about my position. I only had one. It was up at the top, and then I did migrate over and was at one point on grassland, and then I was on Moonstone Altar, the perfect circle one. So I had kind of migrated over so that if you did come looking for me, you might not find me because I had moved over from where you last knew me from.
Hmm.
But I just got decimated this game. All right, this guy
As you can
botted
see,
out.
everyone, even the professionals or the people who are semi good at fog do not
And
win.
you know what's
There's
funny is
one
I think White was extremely weak at one point.
oh yeah, you could have killed them, definitely, if you'd used your two stacks. I'd
Um,
hit like 5 of their positions,
yeah,
and
they were
yeah.
really weak at one point, and I think there's a point where I I think one of us in this game probably could have killed them and didn't realize it. Man, well, Tim, this was so fun. How the heck do I end this game? I want to leave. This is just bots fighting each other.
Well, I think the big thing to take away from this is that um my mistake was that my gut was wrong. There's one territory which was um that old fort that I didn't know, but I just had to take the chance that there's nothing in there, and I was wrong. Um, I think Black kept hitting positions. That was a mistake on his part because that means when other people like White are trying to go for the kills, they could feel, and then he could get the kill himself. Mhm.
Yeah, I
So,
think
but
Black didn't do a great job of pressing out of this corner. Like I never saw him anywhere except mountains and the triangle
oh
until the
no, he was
very
completely
end.
focused on the bonus.
Yeah, until the very end did I see him come out. Like he really stayed on one corner of the map. And then Blue kind of did that too, with the exception of that one position.
And I think White was extremely lucky. I don't think they got hit by the zombies at all on their first turn because I hit 5 of their positions when going to kill them, and I'd say they had about 7. Obviously, the two um that I left were probably extremely weak because they weren't very important. But say if the zombies were expanding like the turn after, they probably would have been dead.
I got hit really hard that first time. Like way harder than I was expecting. I had some twos that I was expecting to lose. Like I just had too much that I couldn't fortify. So I was expecting to lose like a couple of twos here and there. I lost like two different four stacks that first turn. Things that I thought would be big enough just for that turn, and then that 11 stack just popped me. So
If you press escape, you
I
should be
have
able
to
to
just
leave.
wait for these freaking bots to kill each other. This is annoying.
I think if you hit
Oh,
escape,
you
you should
were
be
right.
able to leave.
Escape worked. That was I didn't know that
Yeah.
trick. Cool. Well, again, cool, Tim. I really appreciate this. This was so much fun. I'm gonna practice a little bit and then invite you back so that you can see how little I've improved.
Well, I think this is a horrible performance by your boy.
No,
Um,
I thought you played great, and I was shocked when your little guy popped up as dead. I was not expecting that. Every fog
yeah,
game,
I
I'm
just
always surprised by what's going on. I never have a clue.
Blue made it too suspicious to me that he was putting all of his troops. He had put all of his troops for the entire game in one position.
Well, and
So
he must have really trusted White because Blue had the kill guard on me in multiple places and just busted me out
and
of those
gave them away.
places.
Yeah.
So like I'm surprised that he trusted White. Like if White hadn't kept that alive, what would have
I
happened to
also
Blue?
I think I would have been shy to kill you. That's why I went after Blue, which I was completely right. Blue had like 20 less troops than you, obviously in his big stack when hitting him. But as soon as I saw that white stack, I was like, oh no, I know what he's done
How
here.
big was it? How big was that kill
I I
guard?
had I had 31 and he had 38.
And Blue just had a
Mhm.
one back there?
Yeah, he had a one back there.
Wow. Shocking. I am shocked. I had a couple of those and every single one of them got killed. Like Black had a nice little kill guard on me that did not affect his bonus. I couldn't believe when he
I
killed me
like
out of there.
I like playing with people who necessarily change the fundamentals of the game. I'm used to playing more with people who know how to play Fog. People like me and Maddie, we have a great Fog
Ooh,
connection. We've played a lot of Fog games together.
we should definitely play
So
with Maddie sometime. That would be fun. The
that
only
would be great.
Fog I've ever really played that much is I've played a couple of Caps games on Spud's channel, and I hate Fog Caps. I cannot stand Fog Caps. I hate not knowing what's going on. I want to feel confident in the decisions I'm making. If I'm going to fail the kill on someone, I want to do it with all the information.
Even if I'm being kill guarded, I still will sometimes put troops behind there just
Yeah,
so yeah.
just so you have a little bit because it's like maybe the person in front of you gets popped and then the person who pops them doesn't have quite enough to finish off your 7, like it doesn't have to be a big number. That's what I thought we were
Yeah.
all doing in that bottom corner. And then blue broke my freaking heart. We'll do this again soon. I really appreciate you coming on, and I had a lot of fun with this game, even though I was quite scared the entire time. I'm starting to come down a
Well,
little bit. Like my adrenaline is like just now starting to lower.
you
This
just
is
need
this
to
was a spooky
you need
game
to
for a
loosen up a
spooky
little
month.
bit.
Loosen
You
up.
need to be
Just
confident in
don't be
yourself.
scared. Just plow through those zombies and that fog with gusto. Your 15 stack can kill a 70 if you believe it enough.
Um, because of black and white, I was only at the bottom of the board, like the very bottom in Seagrogs. I don't.
Oh,
Blue did not kill me. Yeah, white. He played it very well with the kill guard, but he didn't play well in the regard that he hit my stack in the middle. Because I'd say once he hit my stack in the middle, he only had 20 troops and he had 3 cards at a time where the trades were like 40.
so wait,
And that,
blue let you stay alive down in that
yeah.
corner, but not
Oh
me?
yeah, yeah.
Blue! What the heck, man? I
He
I
killed me, got
I
5 cards.
I didn't know. I did not know you were still down there. I thought he took both of us out down there.
Nope, just you.
Rude. Oh my God. Now I'm glad I didn't see what was happening in that fog. My feelings really would have been hurt. All right, Tim, I will talk with you soon. Have a good rest of your weekend.
See you next time.
Bye.